Sorry, I just had to turn up the volume there, so sorry about that. Welcome everyone to SEDA College Online. I'm Emma and thank you for joining me. So how is everyone doing today? I was outside today and the weather is really cold. So beware if you go outside today, okay? So today we're going to do phrasal verbs, okay? So, sorry, we did that yesterday. Today we're doing so, neither or neither, plus auxiliaries and similarities. We're going to talk about ways to describe similarities with people and things and so on, okay? So, like always, have a pen and paper, okay? Because we will be doing some practice like we do every day. Or some students make comments down below and that's perfectly fine. And I go through it and make sure everything's okay. If anything's wrong, I will let you know. But everyone is doing really well. So well done to everybody who are making the comments. It's really good. And it shows you're learning. And it shows that I know that you're learning. And so on. So well done to everybody for doing that. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about so. Now, I say neither, okay? Neither. Some students will go, why are you not saying neither? Well, that is correct. It's like tomato, yeah. So I say neither, okay? So just if you are asking about that, they are both correct, okay? So plus auxiliary. So when do we use so do I? When do we use neither? And so on. So we use these to say that you have something in common with somebody, okay? So you're agreeing with that person and you have something in common, okay? So we use so plus auxiliary plus I to respond to a positive sentence. So here is an example. I love sushi. And your answer would be, so do I. So you're responding in a positive way, okay? But what happens if you're responding in a positive way and the person is saying they don't like something? So let's have a look here. We use neither plus auxiliary plus I to respond to negative sentences also, okay? So just keep an eye on that. We do also use them for negative sentences, okay? So I'm not British, which is true, I'm Irish. And then you would say to me, neither am I, okay? You're responding to me in a positive because you're agreeing with what I say, even though my sentence is negative, but you're still responding positively, okay? So let's move on. The next part here is the auxiliary, which is all these here, okay? These all depend on the tense, okay? So I've used present tense with you in the examples, but now I'm going to look at loads of other tenses, okay? Because they're all really important. And as I said, it depends on what tense you're speaking in. So you need to give your answer in that same tense using the correct auxiliary verb, okay? So let's have a look here. First one, present simple, okay? This time I'm going to say I don't like sushi, okay? And then you would answer neither do I, okay? So this is the correct auxiliary, even though this is negative, but you have to put this in the positive. These will always be in the positive, okay? Your responses, your auxiliaries here will always be in positive when you're agreeing with somebody, okay? The next one, present continuous. I'm having a great time. You want to answer them? So am I. So look, I'm using am here because the verb to be here is the verb to be is, okay? So we have to change, sorry, the verb to be is be, but we're just using the correct one here, okay? The next one, can or can't. If I say to you, I can't drive, you agree with me, you would say, neither can I, okay? You would not say, neither am I. You have to use the correct one here. The auxiliary here is can't, but we have to use positive. So you would say, neither can I. And the next one, I can swim. You answer positively, you respond, so can I. Okay, so just watch these ones here, right? These are really important that you have to use the correct tense and using the correct auxiliary verb, okay? The next one, past simple. I didn't like the music. You agree? Neither did I. Okay, you do not say neither didn't I. No, you say neither did I. So just remember that. The next one, I was exhausted. So was I. Okay, so was I. I was exhausted, so was I. I'm using the correct auxiliary here, and there you go. Okay, the next one, would or wouldn't. I would love to travel there. You answer, so would I. Okay, you're agreeing. This one's negative, so I'm using neither. I wouldn't like to travel there, so I'm using neither would I. Okay, the next one then, present perfect. I've been to Dubai. Your response, so have I. Okay, so there you go. If this was negative, you would say I haven't been to Dubai. Then you would say neither haven't I. Okay, so there you go. Or no, sorry, you would say neither have I. Not see, that's the mistake. So you don't say neither haven't I. You would say neither have I. Okay, so there you go. That's how important it is to use the correct tense in the response also. Okay, just remember in these, don't use negative. Okay, so this is, just take a little look at this before. I'm just going to give you 1 minute to read it. Okay, I don't want to move on to an exercise. I'll give you 1 minute to read it. Okay, so if there's any questions about any of the tenses here, please make a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so it's really important that you ask questions if you're having difficulty. Okay, so let's move on. Not finished, guys, not finished. So this is actually one of the questions I do get asked a lot, just randomly. I mean, if I'm in a lesson, the student might say, teacher, when do I use nor? Okay, and yes, I would explain, I'd give them the answer, no problem. But here, I'm just going to go through it with you, okay? So just before we go any further, be careful with word order as well. This is another mistake students do make, okay? So do I, neither do I. Not so I do, neither I do. A lot, okay guys, I do hear this a lot, so please, can you please make note of this, okay? For me, it's really hard to say these ones here because I'm a native speaker, and you know, native speakers wouldn't say this, but if you're learning and you start learning like this, it's very difficult to change. It's very difficult to get back to saying it the correct way. So let's learn it the correct way now, so then we don't learn this way and we don't speak like this, okay? So please, so do I, neither do I. Not so I do, neither I do. No, okay? Let's move on to neither or nor. So you can use nor instead of neither. That is the answer, okay? So if students ask me, I just say to them, it's the same as neither. Nor is the same as neither, okay? So I don't like sushi. I can say nor do I or neither do I. It's really entirely up to you, okay? Just watch though if you're doing exams or things like that and they ask you to fill in neither, don't use nor because they haven't asked you to use nor, okay? If they say you can use either one of these, that's okay, but please just be aware of that, okay? Because sometimes people, they think, well, I can put in nor here because they're both the same, but if you're not asked to use neither or nor, if you're not asked to use nor, don't use it, okay? But when you're speaking, it's no problem, okay? You can say, if somebody says to you, I don't like the weather today, then you just respond, nor do I, because you're responding in a positive way to them. You're agreeing with their statement by saying, nor do I. So this is really important here, okay? So maybe some of you are thinking, right, that's good. I didn't know nor. I've never even heard of the word nor. Well, there you go. And some of you are probably thinking, there you go, that's when I use nor, because I've always wondered that, and I do get asked that question several times, okay? So guys, we're going to move on, and I'm not going to use nor, okay? In this exercise, we're not using nor, okay? Because I haven't written in nor here. So try not to use nor. And as I said, it is correct, you can use it, but just watch whenever you're answering questions in exams, okay? Now, so here we have dialogues, okay? Mini dialogues. So I want you to complete them with so plus auxiliary plus I, or neither plus auxiliary plus I. So you agree with each person. So in each one, you're agreeing with each person. So if it's positive, you're agreeing. If it's negative, you're also agreeing by using these. When you're going through it, well, lots of things you need to think of. You need to think, what tense is it? Okay. what auxiliary verb do I need to use, and using the correct order, okay? Responding in the correct order. Now, if this is your first lesson, what I do get you to do is only write the number and then the answer, okay? You can use the pen and paper you have, or you can make a comment down below, which is a lot of people, well, 2 or 3 people do this every day, and it's really good for me because I can see that they understand it. So don't be shy, okay? And if you get any wrong, it's no problem, okay? So I just want you to bear in mind that you can use the comments, or you can just do it yourself for your self-correction. That's no problem, okay? So I want you to look at these, and I want you to respond. I'm going to give you, there's 8 there. I'll give you about 2 to 3 minutes, okay? So let me just get this ready here. 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, that's that. So, I will go through each one, okay? But I just want you to write only the answers, but I will read them. So look, the first one is A. I like ice cream. What's the response? Number 2, I have a cat. You want to agree? Number 3, I am not a firefighter. That is correct, okay? But I want you to agree with this statement. Number 4, I listen to a lot of music, and I want you to agree here. 5, I don't smoke. I want you to agree. Number 6, I haven't got a cigarette. Okay, you agree. And number 7, I didn't go to school. And number 8, I can't speak French. Okay, so guys, if you get these, you're doing really good, okay? Please take your time. And just, I'll give you another minute to go through. Okay, so take your time, don't panic. Because there's one thing I don't like is when people start panicking, okay? So there's no need to panic when you're learning English. You take your time, you take it slowly, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go through the answers one by one. So the first one, I like ice cream, so do I. Okay, so I like ice cream, auxiliary, so do I. Next one, I have a cat, so have I. Auxiliary here is have, okay. I am not a firefighter. I want you to agree, okay. Neither am I. Number 4, I listen to a lot of music. Agree with me, so do I. I don't smoke. I want you to agree. Neither do I. Number 6, I haven't got a cigarette. Neither do I. I didn't go to school. Past. Neither did I. Okay, remember you're using the positive here, okay? And number 8, I can't speak French. Neither can I. Okay guys, so that's pretty much all of it, okay? So if you've any questions, as I said, please make comments and please ask me. That's no problem, okay? So 8 out of 8. Anyone get 8 out of 8? If anyone got 8 out of 8, please make a comment, let me know. 7 out of 8 even. And if you have made a mistake and you really don't understand why, please ask me, okay? So we're going to move on. And this time we're going to look at similarities. Now I've just done some examples here, okay? So I just want you, I'm going to read the examples and I want you to see how we get on, okay? So I have the same color eyes as my mother, okay? So I'm similar eyes to my mother. So I have same color eyes as my mother. I look like, okay? So we use look like my mother, okay? So that's physically, I look like. The next one, when we're talking about personality, I would say my personality is quite similar to my father's, okay? My father's personality, so quite similar to my personality is similar. My bro and I both like football. Okay, so when I'm talking about the two of us, we both like football. I like you too, and so does my best friend. Okay, so that's when we're talking about my best friend. Next one, I don't like sushi, and neither does my sister. Okay, so these are all used to talk about similarities. As, like, similar, like when we're talking about hobbies and things. So, and neither. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I want you to fill in the correct similarity. Which word would I use in these? Okay, so from your memory, it's like a memory test for you. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do this. Okay, and see how you get on. Okay, so this is really good. And yeah, it's like a memory. Just go through everything and see how you get on. So it's a memory test, so I hope your memory is good today. If you don't remember the word, just skip it and move on to the next one. Only do the ones that you remember, okay? It's good for you. So I'll just give you another minute, okay? Okay, so let's go through the answers, okay? So when we're talking about similarities to hair and physical, I have the same color hair as my sister. Okay, so we use as in this case. I look like my father. Physically, I look like. My brother and I like traveling, so we're talking about hobbies. I don't like sport, and neither does my best friend. Okay. I like fish, and so does my best friend. So when this is positive, we use so, and when it's negative, we use neither. Okay, just like the exercises we did before. My personality is quite similar to my mother's. Okay, so I've changed the sentences around a little bit. Okay, so how do we all get on? Oh, sorry, let me go back. Let me go back there. Yeah, so how do we all get on? Yeah. So I hope you all got on really well. So if you have any questions, okay, about any of these, please let me know. But yeah, so that's auxiliaries and similarities. Okay. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Keep safe, and I hope everyone is doing well. If you have any questions, please make comments down below. But for now, I will see you again. Okay. Bye bye.